And deep in a hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move to the last match in our tournament series. And this one is in the men's middleweight division, 95 kilograms. Once again, with the best of three, duration first to two will win. I'd like to introduce you now to your athletes as they make their way back to the table here at East versus West. Starting with this man, who you may know a little bit about. Ladies and gentlemen, he hails from and he's proudly representing his home nation of Ukraine. Tonight, we will see him for the first time on the left arm. He is a little more famous for his performances on the right, where he is the reigning welterweight East versus West champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, raise it up and welcome Alex Manifesto Telyatnik! Alex Telyatnik waits at the table for the introduction of a new rising star of the sport of arm wrestling. This man is proudly hailing from and representing his home nation of Israel, where he is a multiple and reigning national champion, making his debut here at East versus West with no defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Omer Top Dror!
The reigning welterweight right-hand champion is back on the stage. Kind of a little bit surprise for us today. He competed with left arm at 95 kilo division. Omer Dror, just for the context, in the class, Manifester suffered a loss on fouls. And now Omer Dror went through the whole class undefeated. This is best of three. So let's see how these guys match up. Devin, you had an opportunity to pull a little bit of Omer.
Incredible. First off, let me say this kid weighed in at 82 kilograms, decided to pull up into the 95 because he wanted a chance to show how great he was against Manifester. So somehow he
manifested it.
He has manifested this match. So yeah, this guy is super twitchy. I pulled him on the beach a couple days ago.
He looked very aggressive.
Super fast, incredibly strong. A lot of the Israeli guys have that capability. So many of them seem to be very explosive athletes. Manifester, wow. I mean, I'm Manifester's biggest fan. This guy seems like he can do anything. Just a couple minutes ago, he was telling me that he could beat Camille.
Cool.
Yeah.
He might get the gauntlet.
This will be a tough match, I think, for Omer, but his explosivity is extremely rare. So you never know. You never know what can happen here when they say go. The kid certainly has a ton of talent, but Manifester is as good as they come.
Let's see.
Yeah,
and deep in a hook, and Manifesto looks very, very at home there.
Welcome to the 95 kilo world level. That's all I got to say right there, Omer.
Listen, I feel like Manifesto is beyond levels at some point.
Yeah,
and listen, I saw him in Dobro World Cup in Slovakia, and first thing I told him, I'm like, dude, you got taller.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know what he has been doing, but he is definitely taller.
Yeah.
I think the dream about beating all the super heavyweights is right there.
You know, Manifester is a unique athlete. In all my years of watching the sport, I have never seen an arm wrestling athlete be able to do the things that he can do. His strength in pull-ups and the way he does wrist curls while he's doing a pull-up, his body weight strength is super, super elite. He's just won the 85 kilo world title over David Samusha, you know, who was the longest standing champion that we had. I think at 95 kilo, I think he's got a good chance of winning that as well.
Yeah. He's a big guy. He walks around with a lot of weight. He cuts a lot of weight for that 85 kilo class, and I'm not sure if he can actually make it again because he looks big. I think he weighed it in exactly at 95 kilos.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, he's still cutting. I think he walks around 100, but he's young.
Yeah.
All these guys are growing. They're so young.
Round number 2. Let's see what happens. Omer Dror
Yeah, right in the hook.
gets in a hook. Gets a little stop. Gets a little stop. It's an elbow foul on Alexander Telyatnik. One elbow foul.
Much respect to Omer, though. You know, much respect for pulling up and, you know, getting himself seen. Kid clearly has talent. You know, outsized and outgunned here today, it looks like. But, you know, he looks like his start is still fairly decent. He's not getting run over when they say go, but clearly, I mean, I think that there's levels here in this match.
Omer probably could easily make 77 kilos.
Oh,
I think easily could make 77
no
kilos.
problem.
With right arm, he did some wonders today as well in junior class, but with left arm, this is pretty impressive already. Waiting for the goal. Ooh. One warning for Omer.
I believe Manifester has a match in China. I'm not sure against who. He was telling me that he was going to be pulling in China, so we'll wait and see what that looks like. The whole Israeli team, actually, did you get to pull with any of them, Ray?
Yeah, pulled. Listen, Mayan came out of nowhere, and this guy feels like the same thing, like something special there for sure.
Yeah.
Manifester hits, gets a little stop, and Manifester gets the win.
What a special athlete.
Amazing. Congratulations to Manifester. Showed up, dominated as he does usually, come back from a little loss, but Omer Dror definitely showed himself here today. Congratulations to Alexander Telyatnik, Manifester on the win.
A lot of athletes won't put themselves out there like that. Manifester didn't need to come to the tournament. He didn't need to take this match.
He wanted.
Yeah. Expanding his victories.
Alex, just a little nearer the table, brother. There we go. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Manifester. Another very impressive performance. I wanted to say to you, we have seen a lot of you on the right arm. First time tonight on the left arm. So everyone at home knows, what is the difference in your right and left in power? Is one arm more powerful than the other, or are you relatively balanced, the same level of strength?
Yeah, so guys, for the first, thank you for everybody who come to see this match. We really appreciate it. And about the answer on the question, the right arm is stronger around for 40% than left for now, but we are working on that to make it strong same.
And I know that you were concerned about some injury issues that you'd experienced on the left arm prior to coming in today, and that you used today's tournament as a little bit of a workout. Are you happy with what you felt today? No problems, no issues at all?
Yeah, on the left arm, Alex has injured, and 2 months he didn't train it at all. And now this is the first round competition where he tested just because he loved to fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, super impressive as always, and we will see him again soon on the right arm. Raise it up for Manifesto Alex Telyatnik.